Why do we do balance things for golf? Like, I mean, if you really think about it, if I do all this properly, right, why would I need to balance? Like, why would I, whenever they do different exercises, why would we do anything for balance and stability?
Um, to get like a more stable point.
Yeah, but if I do this properly, won't I be? I mean, I'm sitting here. Why is that not stable? Like, why do I need to exercise that? Why is it a necessity to exercise that? It's a pretty good question, huh?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't. I mean, because if you really think about it, if I do it properly, why would I need to exercise the stability? If I do it properly, then it should just work. But the thing is that when we're applying forces and torque and speed and all, and the force is going down and the force is coming up, we have torque with rotation. We got lateral speed going this way. We got a lot going on that foot.
Yeah.
So we need that foot to be stable so that the ankle can rotate. So then the ankle can rotate the knee. And then after it rotates enough, and then it can also rotate the leg and so on and so forth. But if I start swinging and I'm not able to have balance, then my ankle needs to be a balance with the knee. Well, now I've lost the rotation component. Now my hip has to try to get now my hip has to try to rotate and create speed because now these have to be a stability instead of the ankle actually rotating. Right? So the reason why we do balance exercises is so I can get down there and the foot can stay stable while all of these forces are combating each other so that I don't have to then get down with everything I have on that left foot to basically suppress the ankle and the hip and then rotate the shoulders going around. I can't really produce anything. Now, if I get my club set up well enough, that was kind of where the stack and tilt was. So I can slam it down like this and slam on top of it and really compress it coming out, make it shoot out. Yeah, but I mean, the real power isn't going to be there. No, I need that foot to be stable so that then the ankle can rotate, the knee can stay stable, then the hip can rotate, and everything can go through sequentially, and I can still swing with more power and more speed and more force. But I can't do that if my foot can't seem to find its balance. Because then it's moving, and then this point is moving. It's just like if I were spinning a whistle. We always use that analogy when we're discussing, kind of speed. Like we want the spine. We want the spine to stay, the arms to be kind of the string, and the club to be the whistle. Correct? Same thing holds true with the leg. Is we need that leg to be kind of the form in that whistle spinning analogy so that we have a centralized fixed kind of pole, so to speak, to spin around,
Yeah.
kind of like a tether ball. But if this thing comes up and now it starts moving, I don't have any balance. Now I'm falling all over the place. People lose their balance because they get moved. Okay, so learning how and getting, like you said, I'm losing power. Well, you're losing power because you're not balanced. Then you also have to learn, if you were to sit there and do a one-legged, balance thing on a foam pad, you're going like this. You're trying to find that point that you can stabilize. Same thing here. If I get like this, now I'm going to try to find that point but it's in space to try to stabilize before I come around and turn. So everything's going to kind of slow down. So it's not that we're trying not to get into the toe and just get into the heel, but we're trying to learn how to transfer in a balanced way on top of the foot so that everything else can rotate around properly. Now you're going to see guys, they will come off their toes. They hit Johnny Miller's one, he would come straight off his toe. Stuff, I mean, he'd hit almost elevated. Other guys do the same thing. Justin Thomas, for example, stuff like that. But if you look at the majority of really good ball strikers and really powerful ball strikers, they rotate and then they push. Now they might push here and come off the ground, or they might push and then the torque gets so much that they push away at the end, a la, Kyle Berkshire, when he really hits it, it's like he goes boom, and then all of a sudden the forces just kind of bring him away, like those long drive guys. Even Bryson. Bryson will get in here and get like this, and then he spins the heel. He doesn't spin on the toes, he spins the heel. Scotty Scheffler, he almost gets, I don't even know how he gets his ankle to bend that much. Right? But he is stable into that foot. Rory McIlroy will get there and fire in that foot. Adam Scott, look how far he hits it, and watch his left foot. It just stays there, and he pivots right around it. That foot and the balance that we have is going to be with taking on a whole lot of force and torque and all that kind of stuff. It's got to stay there, and it's got to learn how to move from front to back with that force and transfer it in a balanced way. So if you're not able to get there, then we got to work on our balance so that we're not sitting here trying to find our balance while all of this is being applied at one time. Does that make sense?